Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 24th, 2025. I am excited to announce that channel memberships are now live for the Distilled Tarot channel. So if you'd like to get in on those exclusive members-only content videos and special perks like badges and emoji created by yours truly, you can see my artistry. I invite you to navigate over to the channel, click on memberships, and join as a channel member and come and hang out with me. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What does Spirit want to talk about for Capricorn today? We have Magician in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. There's a separation or a kicking out from the group between those who are pulling their own weight and someone who's actually just trying to manipulate the group for their own selfish reasons. What's the challenge here? Devil energy. Yeah, there's actually a real powerful manipulative force at play here. Whoever this magician in reverse, this manipulator that you've identified and are kicking out from the group, I mean, you could be any energy in this reading, so I guess that could be you, but more likely, if you're watching this reading, you're on the receiving end of those energies. This is the challenge. Someone maybe in a position of power whose toxic behavior is running rampant. This has the energy of like infiltrating a group in order to intentionally harm others. It's not so much just like stealing from the cookie jar sort of wrongdoing. It's a little bit more insidious, more intentionally harmful. I thought of an example, but I'm not going to say it because it could be triggering, but it's like, whether or not you know it, I think whomever you've identified with this problematic behavior, they have some like seriously negative intentions. What is the focus here? What is Capricorn focused on? Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, King of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands. You don't care if not everyone sees it. You recognize what the situation requires. You had a flash of inspiration and you got really motivated to like meet the needs of the situation. You don't care if you're coming off as rash or like maybe other people are saying, hey, wait a minute, let's let them say their piece. Let's have a meeting about it, and we can calmly ask each other questions, and we can, we don't have to put the devil on trial. Maybe there's no wrongdoing here. Let's be more pragmatic about this. There's some sort of like going back and forth, disagreement, acting against what you're trying to do. I think this could be them seeing you as like making a decision out of order, making like like you would have normally taken your time with this decision, but for some reason it's hard to explain. It's in response to you seeing a potential manipulator, you're saying he's out. And you're not like discussing it amongst the group and taking the time to convince everybody, which would necessitate like an open forum and bureaucracy and allowing a manipulator to further manipulate their audience. And it wasn't me, it was actually Capricorn who was the, like, look at how they're trying to attack me and kick me out of the group, and it's not fair. Like, this is a master manipulator, and I kind of don't care if people think that you're the bad guy here. I think getting them out swiftly is the right course of action. I don't mean I don't care if people think you're the bad guy. I think it's called for. Your actions are called for. In the recent past, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, blocking a path. So, was this the wrongdoing? Was this the manipulative attempt to not let the collaborative effort move down this new path? Corralling the group and trying to direct the flow of efforts in a direction that was going to benefit the manipulator and harm the group or the people involved. What's your higher self perspective? Impending disaster. You saw it coming. The writing was on the wall, this tower. Spirit hit you with this divine inspiration. But it wasn't like, I think this is, you like, I feel that this is, I can't help but pay attention to it. The tower is falling, and nobody sees that the tower is falling. Somebody has plans to knock down the tower, and you guys want to debate whether or not they're even a bad guy. Well, are you doing this just because of a suspicion? Because of a feeling? Do you have proof? Let's be rational. Let's talk about this. And you're like, no time. In the near future, you get to, or have to, withdraw from a situation, take a break, rest, recuperate. I don't know the implications of this, but if this story is resonating for you, I can see how you might need to take a step back from a leadership role, take a step back from involvement with a group if other people weren't seeing the danger. Maybe you can never prove to anyone that this person had any intention of wrongdoing, but nevertheless, your actions resulted in, like, saving the day. Perhaps you are vindicated, and you're kicking this person out of the group is going to be very obviously the right decision in retrospect. Either way, this card doesn't say which of those potential outcomes, under what circumstances you're going to be taking a break to rest and recharge, but I think this is going to exhaust you, take a lot out of you, and you're not going to be, like, up close and personal with the situation for a little while. You're going to take some time away from it. Let's see what's going to surprise you that you don't see coming. We have the Sun in reverse. This is a hint of brighter days to come. Maybe you're expecting it to take a lot longer for the dust to settle, but there's already some talk of positive things coming in the future. All is not lost. There's some positivity coming through here. It's not like you can reach out and grab it and take hold of it right now, but it's further off in the distance. You can see it, you're aware of it. It's being discussed. Your hopes and fears, we have the Lovers in reverse, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. if this has all been a relationship context for you, then, I mean, you're getting yourself and potentially like your family members out of a tricky situation with someone who has intent to harm. If that's the case, you would already know that. I do my best not to like predict those sorts of things in like a general reading on YouTube. I mention it because if it's relevant for your story, it's already happening. It's not something coming up in the future. You would already be aware of it. Lovers in reverse as your hopes and fears is like maybe a little bit of like keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. If this person wants to be close to me, maybe I pacify them better by letting them believe that we're in a loving, committed relationship. You don't want to wake the sleeping bear by breaking up with them or telling them that you believe that they're trying to manipulate you, calling them out on their toxic behavior or their devilish intentions, because then they overtly turn their intentions toward you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna move toward the end of this reading. This is all getting to be like, I sincerely, like, I do these readings hoping that they're gonna be helpful for people, and I try not to like dwell on the toxicity of it. Show me the end result. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Push back on some sort of momentum. Not taking the bait. This is, yeah, whether or not it's relationship based. I think for a lot of you it isn't. But there's, like, this represents one of the aces that the magician has up his sleeve. He has all 4 aces there on the table. The cup is one of them. He's in the reverse. His offer would be in the reverse. And in this context, the reversal indicates that there's something surreptitious happening. There's like, it doesn't ring true. There's falsehood behind this offer. It's intended to pull on your heartstrings, to affect you emotionally some way, to intentionally manipulate you and take advantage of you or harm you in some way. You're not taking the bait, but this all culminates with them actually pulling off their offer. It's not like they're stopped from being able to try their plan. They try. They're going to try. It's not going to get anywhere, not get the response that they're hoping. And maybe that's through your efforts to like put distance between you and them somehow. What advice do we have for Capricorn? Page of Wands in reverse, Fool at the bottom of the deck. Detach, don't engage, don't even let it affect you outwardly, because any engagement is a positive for devil energy. When the devil is your, archetypally in the tarot, when the devil is your obstacle, any sort of attention or engagement that you give the devil is useful to that sort of energy. They can manipulate the energy to their benefit however you engage with them. You can't outsmart them. The best course of action is to not engage. Act like you're losing interest. It might be helpful to look up, if this is resonating for you, look up the gray rock method. That's a technique of applying this sort of energy, the way that I'm picking up on the advice, to not engage. It's a really, if you're not familiar with it, it's a really weird vibe to wrap your mind around, but extremely effective against toxic manipulators. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Have a good day. Good luck with whatever circumstance you're going through. I hope this reading helped, and I will see you back tomorrow.